is Tuesday, November 1st, 2022. If this is your first time stopping here, my name is Lee. Welcome to our backyard garden. Thank you for stopping in and having a visit with us. Do you hear our birds in the background? We don't have chickens, but we do have parrots. There is so much to see that is still alive for November 1st. We've had numerous frosts back here, but there is still so much growing. And even though we had a very terrible drought this year, and we lost our lawn entirely, after a few nice rains, I'm very happy to say that the lawn has come back to life and the garden is actually still producing food. So let's take a walk to the backyard garden and see what we can still harvest on November 1st. Yeah, the grass is coming back very, very nicely. We do still have some bald spots, but I can tell you this lawn suffered the drought this year. It was so scorching hot, it was absolutely unbelievable. But the lawn is coming back. So the bad news about that is we have to cut it. I'm supposed to be in the house right now doing chores as I wrap up my day, but I was looking out the window and I couldn't ignore it anymore. The beautiful angle of the sun, and it was just shining on the abundance of marigolds we still have, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it was shining on my freshly growing brassicas back here that are so tempting. I can't ignore the garden. When I look through the window, the garden calls, so I come. So this was all I could see from my kitchen window. Well, not all, but I mean, my focus was right here. This is my first year growing rutabagas, and look at my beautiful rutabagas coming up. I mean, they look so incredible. I am so tempted to pull one of these out of the ground, but I know it's too soon. I think I have at least another month, but they're really showing up. And behind them, I have turnips, and they're just starting to show their shoulders, but still very, very tempting. And I'm just realizing now that my daikon root is actually crowning as well, and I didn't even realize that until now. But oh my goodness, we love fresh daikon root. So it looks like I'll be harvesting some of that pretty soon. And we have these beautiful red Sichuan radishes, which I'm very tempted to pull out, but I have to get a recipe for them before I do that, because I know that that's not something we'll be adding to the salad. But yeah, there's so much to harvest back here. I have these beautiful little purple radishes. I love harvesting radishes. This guy here, this one here could have went a little while longer, but there's something back here that also loves harvesting my radishes before I can even get a chance to get them out of the ground. We have a bunch of radish varieties here. Look at this. Ooh, French breakfast. I just love pulling fresh food out of the ground. I can't wait to see if these cabbages are actually going to do something, because, oh, but look, I do have attention deficit. We established that in every video, but this is a bigger problem than I thought. That whole white tip there, that is one of my daikon radishes. That's really very early to see that coming up out of the ground. I was not anticipating that. There's a bunch of them actually, and a bunch more radishes. Oh my goodness, there's so much to harvest right now. Like I said, I am supposed to be in the house. Oh, look. See, look at this. Something is eating my radishes. Now, what would do that? Everything knows that what we grow here is delicious, so you can't be too mad. It's kind of like when company comes and they eat all of your treats and they take the last piece and didn't leave you any, but it's okay. There's plenty of radishes here to harvest. interesting to see what is still hanging on. And it's a shame because we have tomatoes that still want to grow, but some sort of bug is getting in at them, and then the frost has hit them, and I don't even really know how many of these beautiful tomatoes could possibly be edible, but I think I'm going to check it out now. There are so many bees back here in the calendula. This is so interesting. They're getting their last meal in here, and they're just being really, really tolerant of my presence. They are very lazy, and that's normal after they've been through a frost and the temperatures are up and down, but oh my goodness, what a gift. I'm not even supposed to be back here right now. I'm supposed to be in the house cleaning, but it's a good thing I came out because I have things to harvest. It turns out that the shishito peppers the bush is covered. So I'm gonna have a nice basket of, not shishito peppers, natipeños. I'm excited because there are shishito peppers also. So I am just amazed that it's November 1st and I can still come back here and harvest. It's just, it's a gift every time I come back. Look at this. So I'm getting a nice little pepper harvest, and it's so beautiful to come out when the sun is at this angle and I can stand here among the amazing flowers that I grew from seed, and I can then reach out and just harvest my most favorite vegetables that I also grew from seed. And I can look in and grab a beautiful, let's see, where did you go? It fell. Oh, look at that. Beautiful shishito pepper. Really gorgeous. There's quite a few of them. Oh, that one is orange. And this one here is red. You do have to be careful though, because there are spiders and they do get in here at this time of the year, and they seem to really be hanging out. I guess they're also waiting for their last meal from the different bugs that are coming in to pollinate and just sit and take a rest. But yeah, I've got some harvesting to do. On another decent tomato harvest, but we have been so busy, there's so much happening that I couldn't even really get back here and get to the tomatoes. But it seems that there's a lot of buzzing bees, and I wonder what this means for the season to come. I don't normally see this many bees back here at this time of year. There are usually some, just not this many. I feel like that is a sign of spring, of what we can expect in spring, because they will overwinter back here. So I don't know, who knows, maybe this is a sign of a really abundant year for growing next year. Now my carrots, they're taking their good old time, but you know, this time of year carrots are a good 120 days, and I want to say that I am going on, I planted these in the end of August, early September. So yeah, I've still quite a ways to go, and I don't really anticipate that I'll be harvesting carrots in the month of November, but you never know. Now snow peas, they're doing good. They're really happy. And these guys here are from pea pods that grew in the spring and they dried out, and then I just pulled them off and popped them back into the soil. And they're doing pretty good. Now the birds absolutely love the snow peas and they annihilated the plants. So hopefully with that specific migratory bird being gone, maybe the lettuce have some snow peas before winter. My green lettuces are doing really good in this little portable greenhouse here from Tractor Supply. It's keeping all of the frost off of everything, so I haven't had a chance to really come back here and harvest very much because we've been so busy. But even the dazzling blue kale is looking pretty good. So this is called the Henderson's lettuce. Really beautiful and tender. Oh, it melts in your mouth. Love, love, love that lettuce. I am having some sort of a little white fly or a little green fly issue. They're back here, but they're not damaging the lettuce, but they are present. This lettuce is doing better than I thought. I was fearful that it wasn't going to get enough sunlight because it's in between the two portable greenhouses, but it's actually doing really great. And we have Forellenschluss lettuce, flashy butter gem. This one right here is the Bronze Beauty. I love that. I am planning on growing that very often. So that's going to be one of my go-to lettuces now. I'm really, really enjoying that. And of course, the Great Lakes lettuce is incredible. Oh yeah, reds are doing well also. The beautiful Merlots. My goodness, look at this solar flare. The Lolo Rosa, oh, and the Lunix lettuce. I absolutely love the red oak leaf lettuces. Really, really delicious. And this one I added not long ago. This came afterwards. This is called May Queen, or yeah, May Queen lettuce. It looks like it's going to have a little bit of a colorful tinge to the edges of it. I can't wait for this to grow so I can taste that too. Brassicas are growing really, really well. Hoping to have broccoli here soon. Certainly have plenty of leafy greens here, so I know it's getting enough nitrogen. Now we just have to hope it's getting phosphorus somehow, because I'm really doing this organically and I'm not giving it any type of supplemental fertilizer. Something is eating it though. We do have the cabbage looper worms present. And I'm still waiting for all of my Brussels sprouts to produce some little Brussels sprouts. These red Sichuan radishes though, they are so different from what I anticipated. These are the ones where John said it tasted like chemicals. So I did read that they taste really good cooked up like potatoes. So when I see them sticking out of the ground like this, I can't resist harvesting. And look, they look more like beets. So this will be an interesting flavor. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to roast them up and see what happens. Well, you guys, this was meant to just be a quick visit back here to the garden to see what was happening for my own inventory. I wasn't really planning on doing a video. We do have a lot going on. I really hope that you watched and enjoyed the last praying mantis video. That was an amazing sight to capture, and I hope you all enjoyed it. You know, with winter coming, we will have some interesting videos, we hope, coming along that will be more artistic. And we do have something else that we're working on. We are in the process of editing now. And so I'm sure you're all wondering exactly what happened with the greenhouse. We'll see you in the next video.